Morning, karibu sana.
Good morning, Edmuli.
You found me discussing with Honorable Mulu and Kiplagat what we are seeing on the headlines today on the People Daily. Ruto Raila scheme to share power, underline share power, and secret treaty Raila and Ruto signed 2027 deal. But Kiplagat seems to agree that yes, there could be necessity for a power sharing agreement. Now, power sharing is very different from a working arrangement like the broad-based government or the handshake that we saw with the Uhuru Kenyatta. What we saw, or a power sharing deal, is probably what we saw with the Grand Coalition between Mwai Kibaki and Raila Odinga. Do you agree that that is what we are staring at this time round?
Thank you, Edmuli. Raila has shared power before. In the final year of the late President Daniel Arap Moi's term in office, after the change in the constitution and the repeal of Section 2A, allowing for multi-party rule and allowing limiting the presidential term to 2 terms, Tinga Tinga joined KANU. It was a power-sharing deal.
They called it a merger then.
It was a power-sharing deal. He got positions in the KANU government, and he was not the only one. He went in with a number of people. The infamous Kibaki Tosha pronouncement at Uhuru Park was a power-sharing deal. In fact, eventually they would call it Nusu Mukate. Despite saying Kibaki Tosha, apparently it was not Kibaki Tosha. At the back, there was some power sharing arrangement. Incidentally, after the 2007 elections, Kalonzo Musyoka went into a power sharing deal with Kibaki. That is how he became his vice president, 2007 to 2012. So it is not strange, and right from towards the tail end of KANU's rule, then we have always had a power sharing arrangement. In the world over, these arrangements are there. And that is why you find that in our statutes, we have pre-election and post-election coalition agreements. It is not static. And at this point in time, with the advent of the broad-based government, there has always been the question of how far does the broad-based government extend, and it was expected. I don't think it was in doubt in the mind of any political leader in this country that after the initial sharing of positions at the cabinet, there was a likelihood of that cascading downwards to other levels of government. With the impeachment that happened in this country, there was another shift towards 2027. Too early in the year and too early in the term, but certainly it has dominated every conversations that have been held in each weekend. And therefore, realistically, then that is also another conversation that is happening across the board. So if it is happening with Kalonzo and Wamalwa and Gachagua on one end, it could as well be happening within Raila and Ruto.
Are we genuine, Bwana Mulu, when we compare this deal that we're staring at with probably the merger, NDP joining KANU, the handshake with Uhuru Kenyatta? Because I tend to believe that